9, 8.
You're watching Experience Comic Culture and Sales. Streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
2, 1.
Ha! We got comics tonight for you guys. We got Bentley here. Say hi, Bentley. I know you really don't want to be here right now. He hates us. He can't even look directly at you guys. He's just like purposely avoiding eye contact with you guys. He's like, I don't want to see this. Just put me down, please, for the love of God. Michael boy. We got all new comics for you guys tonight. Like all new. All of this stuff here you have never seen before. All the stuff in our boxes you have never seen before. This is an exciting show. This is the new show. And you guys get pick of the litter. I'll see you guys in just a second.
For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in. You're watching Kickin It With Onrie, the live shopping show.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Kickin It With Onrie, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Compen, and it's great to be here with you guys on this wonderful evening. We got Keith Johnson in the house. We got Randy in the house. We got David Moore in the house. We got some really great stuff here. All right, guys, $25 gets you a spin on the wheel. You're going to win something no matter what. $50 gets you free shipping on your order. Now, let me just let you know right here, right now, that all of these books are priced to move now. I just bought them this afternoon. I need to sell them right now. So basically, I'm into all of these books for $2. They're all being sold for just $4. That's it. We're just doubling our money here. I don't want to mess around with pricing this stuff out. I want to move it as quickly as possible. And it's been kind of a slow week for me. So the sooner I can get through all this stuff, the better. So let's get started with what we have on the first for the first book. I came across this and I was like, I need to grab this. I have Elektra and Wolverine the Redeemer. This is all illustrated by Yoshitaka Amano, who is a very famous video game artist. He did a lot of the stuff for some of the earlier Final Fantasy games. He also did Vagrant Story. He was the art. I think he was the artist on Vagrant Story. But a lot of those RPGs from Square, he was the artist for that, and he's done a whole ton of stuff. And now he's doing an Elektra and Wolverine story, which is really cool. $4, it's yours. This is like a $5 to $10 book all day long. Yeah, there you go. That's just a no-brainer right there, right, Keith? And guys, thank you for being here tonight. Always a pleasure to see you guys on this wonderful evening. All right, next book we got here is some George Perez Fantastic Four. I believe Ross Ritchie told me that this was the first issue of the Fantastic Four he ever came across as a publisher of Boom Studios. Really early George Perez Fantastic Four work. They're fighting the Frightful Four here. Fantastic Four 178 is going for just $4. Keeping it nice and simple. $4 for this. So apparently, I had been hearing that they're having a hard time casting Reed Richards because so many actors just don't understand the character and don't want to play the character. The latest rumor was that Adam Driver was going to be Reed Richards, which I think would be really interesting to see. I think if anybody could pull that role off, it would be Adam Driver. He's a fantastic actor. And it would be really cool if they got Cillian Murphy to play Dr. Doom. All right, FF's off to Randy. There was someone else. Oh, Javier Bardem to play Dr. Doom. That would also be really interesting to see. Ward Cleaver? Who's Ward Cleaver? Oh, you're saying Reed Richards. Yeah. Yeah, I already got Randy's claim. All right, the next book we have here is Star Spangled War Stories featuring the Unknown Soldier, number 185. If I could get past these SS guards, I'm home free. I don't know the deal with Unknown Soldier. I believe he was like, he like forgets his memory, but he has all the skills of like, of being a soldier. And I believe he's just like doing missions for the military, but he doesn't remember who he is or something like that. I never read it. But old DC book, $4, it's yours. Richard Simmons playing as Reed Richards. That'll be the day. I did finish reading Ultimate Invasion, and what they did with the Maker was really cool. I really would love to see the Maker as a villain in a Fantastic Four movie at some point. That would be really badass. All right, I have Fred Hembeck's Stories of the Marvel Universe. This guy brought a very cartoonish style to Marvel, and his work is really celebrated. Very detailed, cartoonish style art. And we're going to do this for just $4. Again, we're not messing around with the prices. $4. Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Randy. I have Flashpoint number 1. Here lies Barry Allen, the man who destroyed reality. This is Marquez did this cover. This is going to go for $4. Just $4 for Flashpoint number 1. This is what inspired that Flash movie you guys are all, ranting and raving about. Such a great movie. I love Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller loves your mom. All right, the next book we have here is The Immortal She-Hulk, number 1. This is going to go for just $4 right now. Look at those. Like, seriously, what did she have to do to get those thighs, man? She's on the Gamma diet workout plan. She's on Liver King's. She's on the Liver King diet. This is going to go for $4. She's eating raw testicles and eyeballs. That Liver King guy, what a whack job. He's absolutely crazy. I don't know if you guys follow him on TikTok, but like apparently he's like gone blind in one eye because he said he got knocked the F out. I really wonder what happened there. Gameroid and milk. There you go. All right, Flashpoint's off to Keith. Nice work, guys. We're cleaning house real fast here. This is wonderful. I was thinking to myself, what am I going to do with all these $2 books? Right. I got to put them in the box, or what do I do with them? This is great. We have Commandy, The Last Boy on Earth, number 45. This is going to go for $4. Jack Kirby. I've been on a big Kirby kick lately. But I do not believe this was actually done by Jack Kirby. This has a different artist signature on it. Ernie Shiva, 1976. Jerry Conway is the editor. Bart Pasco and Denny O'Neil are the writers. Keith Giffen on the art. Keith Giffen's amazing. Very Kirby-ish style. Hey, Tori, how you doing? So we got Commandy, The Last Boy on Earth, number 45, going for just $4. Got some skilled storytelling here for Commandy. All right, next book we got here is Marvel Team Up starring Spider-Man and Blade. $4 on this. Not messing around. Don't want to list this. I'd rather just put it up here right now. Take it. It's $4. Making it nice and simple. Nice and easy. Did not do a good job of putting that Commandy book back. There we go. Next book we got here is Raiders of the Lost Ark number 3. $4 on this. Part of a three-part series from Marvel. $4 on this. Next book we have here is Obnoxio the Clown versus the X-Men. $4 on this. $4 on Obnoxio versus the X-Men. Obnoxio the Clown. We have Red Sonja, number 4 from Marvel. Mary Wilshire and Aiken Garvey on the cover. This is going to go for $4. David Moore calls Spidey Blade. And Keith calls Red Sonja. Red Sonja. Thank you, guys. Next up, I have Conan versus Man of Iron, number 7. $4 on this. When I grabbed this, I thought it was Iron Man, and then I looked at it and I'm like, Man of Iron? What's that? I don't know. Check it out. $4. Find out. Tell me. This one is, if this doesn't get claimed, I'm going to be really, really shocked. Star Wars number 18, The Empire Strikes, from Marvel, $4 right now. I have no problems repricing this and figuring out how much more money I can get for it online. I bought it for $2, I'm selling it for $4. Just keeping it easy. But I know I can get a lot more on that book, for sure. And then we have Something is Killing the Children, number 5. This is a David Mack variant. This is going to go for $4. $4 on that. All right. Up top, we got an independent book here. One thing I'm going to try and do on these experience shows every week is spotlight an independent creative book. The main reason is because I have so many of them in my collection. Raiders and Star Wars. Raiders and Star Wars. Off to Keith. Good call there, Keith. David Moore, that Something's Killing the Children is your name all over it. David Mack cover. All right, so every week I'm going to try and focus on a different creator-owned series and have it spotlighted up here. Main reason is because this is the kind of stuff that gets overlooked a lot of the times and stuff that you just really can't get at your local comic shop. So today we have a series called Seance Room, and it's by Ben Goldsmith. And he handed me his comic when I stayed with him back in during Boston Comic Con, and he had these books published through Source Point Press. And the idea of the Seance Room is it's kind of like the Twilight Zone. Each issue is kind of like its own story, so it's kind of like you can pick up any issue and essentially have a self-contained story. But basically, it's people getting brought into this room they're drawn to this place which is like kind of like a safe haven for like criminals. That's how it sets itself up. But really, what it does is it sort of shines out their evil side and like flushes them out. And the guy that runs everything, he works with these like different ghosts and stuff to like bring these people to justice. It's interesting. Or to get these people to understand what they have gone through, like what they did wrong and all this stuff. It's actually pretty deep, but at the same time, it's simple. It's kind of like Twilight Zone meets, I don't know, Unbreakable, like the way Bruce Willis's character was able to touch people and tell all the bad things that they did. That's why I was thinking about Unbreakable. But it's a really great series. I think you'll really enjoy this. I have these 4 issues that are going to go for $15. And then we have what Ben managed to do is he managed to talk to Tim Seeley, and he did a crossover called Hack Slash versus the Seance Room. So Cassie Hack joins the party in this one shot here, and they go after a guy who basically tortures animals. So this one is going to go for 5. I have 2 different variants. I have a cosplay variant, and then I have this regular variant. We're just going to do them both for 5. If you want the whole stack here, it's $25 for everything. Or if you just want, the Seance Room, it's 15. If you want the Seance Room with one of the variants, it's 20. I want to get this out there. That's the important thing. That is the most important thing. All right. Next book we got here, our series we have here is Mary Jane. We have Mary Jane number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. I am going to do the entire set right now for just $10. $10 on the set for all of the Mary Jane books. Keeping it nice and simple, $10. And then we have a series that I recently just read. Legends of the Dark Knight number 65 through 68. This is the entire arc of Going Sane by J.M. DeMatteis and Joe Staton. Now, originally, this story was pitched and rejected by DC. And what happened was J.M. then took that same concept and went to Marvel. And he got Kraven's Last Hunt made, which was about how Kraven the Hunter kills Spider-Man and becomes Spider-Man. The idea of Kraven becoming Spider-Man after killing him is the result of what happens when you put that character. So the concept of what JM was going after was the superhero gets killed by one of his villains. What happens from there? And he wanted to do something with Wonder Man originally, but Marvel didn't go for it. So he eventually had a chance to get it made through Kraven's Last Hunt. That blows up, and years pass, and he gets a chance to finally do what he wanted to do with Batman. Now, if you're expecting this to be Kraven's Last Hunt, you're going to be sorely disappointed. That's not what this book is. This book is about what happens when Joker kills Batman, and instead of remaining insane, he goes sane. So what does that look like? It's fascinating, in all honesty. He actually removes all his makeup. He, dyes his hair brown, or washes out the color of his hair. He gets a girlfriend. He gets a job. He becomes a regular person, and that's what happens. And it's obvious. It's pretty obvious. Not long after that, Batman, doesn't die, and that obviously, Batman can't die from it. But there's 2 things he's doing here that make this, even though it's a similar concept to Kraven's Last Hunt, but very different. The things that he does to showcase that it's different is how Batman reacts to the fact that he was killed and gone for a period of time versus how Spider-Man dealt with it. And both of their situations were different because Joker decided to go sane. So nothing happened when Batman was gone. In fact, there was not a lot of, everybody wanted justice for the Joker. They're like, where'd the Joker go? Where's Batman? That's basically what happened while, Batman went missing. But everybody was terrified because the Joker had just struck and now he was just suddenly gone, disappeared into nothing. So everybody's kind of on edge on what's the Joker going to do next. And he falls into this life of being sane, and it drives him insane all over again. Kind of like how when Kraven becomes Spider-Man, he sort of fulfills his destiny, and it's kind of like, all right, now what? I've proven that I can be Spider-Man. Now what do I do? And they're two very different stories, but the fact that this was the original vision and the fact that it got made years later is really awesome. And JM was really happy with Joe Staten being tagged on to be his artist. It was a dream come true. Now, if you're expecting Joe Staten's art to measure up to Mike Zeck, that's where you'll be disappointed, and you shouldn't be. Don't come into this book thinking that you're going to get Craven's Last Hunt, but with Batman and the Joker. No, this is its own story. It has its own style. The style of the art is beautiful once you kind of like put aside the fact that this is not Craven's Last Hunt, and it's an enjoyable read, and it's an art worth keeping and studying. This is in my personal collection. I came across it today when I was out hunting. So my ask on this is going to be just $15 for this run of books here, and you'll get all of Going Sane. And let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 of these books left here, all at $4. It's $28. How about I just do it all for say $25? $25 gets you the rest of these books here. Dark Knight claim goes to Randy. All right, cool. Good claim, Randy. You're going to be really happy with this. It's a great run. Yeah, Staten did Green Lantern too. That's right. All right. So 25 on the rest of the books that are on the bottom rack here. We have the Mary Jane. Please do not pass up on Seance Room, guys. Here's the thing. I want to stock independent creator-owned books. In order to do that, this stuff has to sell. I can't have it sitting here either. So $15 for the 1 through 4. If you want the hack slash crossover, I'll do them for $5. This is the Seance Room hack slash. It's going to go for $5, either variant, and then we have the run here going for 15. Get it all together, it's 25. And then we have the Mary Jane here. Mary Jane 1 through 4. That's going to go for just $10. So that's everything that we have so far. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to start building out racks with all new stuff. I cannot wait to show you guys this. I'll see you guys in a moment.
Did you know that every experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out. Twitch.tv/the_EXP. Or just scan that QR code. According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com to find a store near you.
Go follow The Experience on TikTok at @the_EXP1 or scan the QR code on the screen. Our TikTok is like everywhere else we are, except you only have to deal with us for a minute. Seems like a win-win to me. For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to...
All right, guys, welcome back. Keith, I saw your claim on the Seance Room. You said all 5 at 15, or we got the first 4 at 15, then we have this one, the 5th one, for the extra 5. Which cover did you want? Did you want the cosplayer cover, or do you want this other cover? Let me know. Just say cosplayer red. And thank you for doing that. It's very important that we move creator-owned books here. That's what Kickin' It's all about. All right. We are going to start out with some really cool stuff here. All right. This is the first stack here. Oh, okay. Which hack slash variant did you want? Did you want the cosplay cover or this one right here? If you wanted both, it's an extra 10. It'd be 25 for everything. Or if you just want one, it's just 20. All right, we're off to $2 books now. We're in $2 I have Legends of the Dark Knight, number 70. Wow. Criminals Part 2 by Stephen Grant and Mike Zeck. I hope no one claims this. $2. Captain America 4, $2. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, number 1, $2. By the way, I should mention, this is Rob Liefeld and Jeff Loeb here. Okay, cool. Sweet. And we owe you a spin on the wheel, my friend. So let's spin the wheel for Keith. Actually, can we get that? Can we roll the video? JD?
It's time to spin the wheel of Skid Bark, Bark, Bark.
That poor dog. All right, you get free swag. I actually am going to hook you up with this duplicate bookmark, which is another independent series. So, who owns your organs? Duplicate. Get a bookmark. I have Conan the Barbarian, number 141 and 142. Each one is going to go for $2. That's $4 on the Conan. We have DC versus Vampires All Out War, number 1. We have the Hunters One Shot. We have the Killers One Shot. Every one of these books is $2 for the DC versus Vampires. This is all new stuff, guys. Don't pass up on this. $2 books. We just got these in today. Demon Wars Scarlet Sin by Peach Momoko. $2. Conan's are off. Conan's are off to Randy. Dick Tracy Forever, number 1 and number 4. That's going to go for $4. Heroes Reborn Doom, number 1. That's going to go for $2. Okay, we got the DC versus Vampires bundle. Okay. If more, grab that. Randy, hang on just a second. I thought I had a DC versus Vampires, but another one, but I had a Deceased War of the Undead Gods, number 1 of 8. This is going to be a $4 book. Doom gets claimed. Put that over here. 2. Doom claim is awesome. You can never have enough Doom in your collection, especially right now. All those Fantastic Four books you overlook right now and you find in those dollar bins, just wait. In a couple of years, those books are going to be worth so much more money. Darkman, number 3. That's going to go for $2. Doctor Strange, The Oath, number 1 of 5. This is a great series here. It's illustrated by Marcos Martin. Brian K. Vaughan is the writer on it. This is such a good read. I really, really enjoyed this. It's a good, self-contained, dark to strange story. You don't have to be really versed in all the lure of the character. You can just jump into this. It's a great jump on point. $2. Yeah, that's a good claim, David Moore. You won't be disappointed in that. I really enjoyed that run. If I come across more, I'll let you know. I'll be on the hunt for it. So, given how things are going right now, we're having a rock solid show. Here's my plan. The more of this stuff I can sell through tonight, the more buying power I'm going to have. Tomorrow I'm going to the city. I'm going to be spending a day in Chicago. And after I'm done in Chicago, I'm going to be doing a comic book store crawl all over Chicago. So I'm going to hit up 3 of the biggest comic shops in the city. I'm going to dig through their dollar bins so that I got stuff for you guys next week. So the quicker I sell through this stuff, the more buying power I'm going to have. We have Red Sonja Scavenger Hunt, number 1, that's $2. Reborn, number 3. This is a great series by Mark Millar and Greg Capullo. So the concept of this book is, what happens when you die? Mark Millar believes you get sent into this war and you're supposed to survive as a warrior. And it's interesting. It's about this old woman who dies. She wakes up. She's reunited with her father, who's kind of like her guardian, and he's like this big, tough dude. And her dog is like her, winged companion kind of a thing. It's very interesting. It's a good read. 6 issues. We have issue 3 here going for just $2. I really enjoyed this. And the Red Sonja Scavenger Hunt, that looks really cool too. $2 on that. Keith claims Red Sonja. This next book here is Fire. Do not pass up on your opportunity to own Ravage 2099 for just $2 right now. First appearance of the character. Last character Stan Lee created for Marvel. Wonder Woman 1 million, $2. Nightwing 1 million, $2. The Coming of Caleb Hammer, number 54, $2. Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man 76 and 115, $4 on the set. I have more 1 millions coming up. I came across a lot of those today. We have Green Arrow 1 million. That's $2. Superman Man of Tomorrow 1 million. $4. Ravage is gone. Legends of the Dark Knight, number 48, $2. And number 49, $2. This is parts 3 and 4 of a run called Heat, featuring some Black Panther looking villain and Catwoman. This is going to go for $4. Fear Itself, Deadpool, 1 of 3. That's going to go for $2. Deadpool 41, 50, 51. $6 on the set. This next one's awesome. New 52 Justice League number 12, featuring a cover and interior art by Jim Lee, which is really awesome. That's going to go for just $2. Oh, he's buying the Deadpool for JD. All right, cool. Thank you. So we're doing all the Deadpool. Carlos, you never got a survey, or you just can't do the survey. I have your information. Let me look up what you have on there, and I will send you your stuff. And if you want to order stuff from me today, I'll include all of your Warline stuff here. We have everything ready to go. It just depends on whether or not you got a T-shirt. If you got a T-shirt, I'm still waiting on getting those printed up. Okay, Randy is buying the Deadpools for JD. Look at this, JD. Randy's got you covered. He's taking real good care of you. Okay, you got a T-shirt. So here's the deal with the T-shirts, guys. I'm waiting on a quote from my regular guy. He's kind of flaky, so he'll get the job done as soon as I get the quote from him. But he's been kind of dodgy, so I'll follow up with him tomorrow. Like, I sent him all the email with all the stuff and everything so that he can print up the shirts. He does really good quality, and he gets it done real fast. It's just a matter of locking them down, and I'm on top of it. So I will get it. I'm working on it because I want to be done with this. I want to get fulfillment over and done with. We don't have that much to go. It's just a matter of me getting that stuff. But Carlos, if you don't have a T-shirt, you've just got all like the variants. I have all that here now, and I can ship that out to you right away, and we'll get it squared up on Kickstarter. Thank you for letting me know. All right. All right, there's some more gold coming your way right now. I have the Hulk annual from 1997, going for $2. Captain Marvel number 10 is $2. The Batman's Grave number 5 is $2. Detective Comics 940 is $2. Deadpool the Musical 49.1 is $2. The Deadpool Annual number 1 is $2. Batman Beyond Rebirth number 1 is $2. What's up, Steve? You're Poe as what? Are you Edgar Allan Poe as F? Thank you very much, Randy, for doing that. I love to see that. Hey, JD, if you want a brown nose and come on here and just like say a couple things, you're welcome to do so. You can come on right here and like cry and like thank Randy for like hooking you up with comics. Shut up, Onrie. Oh, that's great. Well, speaking of shutting up, we have Action Comics number 466. Lex Luthor beating on a little baby Superboy. I turned Batman and Flash into kids and killed them. You're next, Superman. Wow. Lex is a DICK. Big one. This is going to go for just $2 right now. How can you not want to buy this book? This book just demands that you pick it up and read it. Read me now. I'm starting to really dig these early Superman silly covers. They're just so... They just make you want to pick them up. And that was something that Julia Schwartz was always talking about, was making sure that they had covers that would make people want to pick up the books and read them. They were so out there. And a lot of people almost didn't take it seriously. But and the stories are completely as asinine as the covers suggest they are. And that was kind of the point. And it worked for a long time. It's interesting. Caleb Hammer and Action Comics. Caleb Hammer? Caleb Hammer. All right, the Deadpool musical and the annual is also off the JD. JD, you are getting a free ride today. This isn't fair. You want to cry to David Moore too? Wuss. You want to come out here and cry like a little weeder wuss? That's fine with me, dude.
I'd just like to say thanks to the Academy and my agent, and also to Emma Thompson. I wouldn't have been able to do this without you, your support. And
Emma Thompson, really?
yeah, I know. It's the first name that came to head. It's weird. What's the Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, Jennifer Lopez. She really got me in shape. We worked out together for months.
What'd you guys do? Burrito lips? No.
What? No. It was 2 tacos and then 2 burritos.
Taco, burrito, taco. For the South Park, remember that? All right, David Moore, you get the Action Comics, and you also picked up the Deadpools for JD. Thank you for doing that.
And also, yes, a big thank you to all the little people who I've stepped on to get here.
All the plebeians. You're all the plebeians are very happy. All right, so we got Action Comics. What was the Caleb Hammer book? I gotta see what that is. What are we talking about here? Caleb Hammer. Coming of Caleb Hammer. There it is. You know who Caleb Hammer is, right? He's Luke McBain's grandpa. he hammered Trace Adkins' mom, and then, even though it was his daughter. Anyway, read the comic. You're going to enjoy it. Pretty crazy stuff. Comics is weird, dude. 12, 16, 18, 20. David Moore, you're $5 away from a spin. Randy, let's see where you're at. You're at 19. 19 plus 12. We owe Randy a spin. Randy, you get free swag. Hook you up with some swag. You get a collectible Pocket Samurai card. This is pretty badass. This is really cool. Pocket Samurai, free swag. There you go. Shadow of the Bat number 32 and number 34. This cover is freaking badass. Look at that cover. Amazing. I think this is Brian Stelfreeze too. This is totally a Brian Stelfreeze cover. It's amazing. $4 for these books. These Shadow of the Bats are awesome. Detective Comics Annual number 3 is $2. Superman and the Metal Men number DC Comics Presents number 70. That's going to go for $2. Batman the Batman Adventures from Halloween Comic Fest number 1. That's going to go for $2. John Constantine Hellblazer number 10 is $2. The Black Mirror DC Comic Essentials, $2. You definitely don't want to miss that. That Black Mirror story is really great by Grant Morrison. Shadow of the Bat gets claimed. Yeah, there's a lot of Batman. I've been on a big Batman kick lately, so I have to admit I'm getting a book. I will show you Detective 3 also. Okay. Goes to Randy. Book next to Captain Marvel is Batman's Grave, number 5. I believe this is Brian Hitch, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Warren Ellis and Brian Hitch. So if you want some Brian Hitch stuff, get it right there. It's just $2. I have the Marvel Holiday Special from 1996. That's going to go for $2. I have a Legends of the Dark Knight, number 51. number 52, number 58, and number 72. These are all going to go for just $8. $8 on the Legends of the Dark Knight. When I buy these Legends books, here's my thought. Either I sell them or I don't, and I just kind of pull them back and take them. And I'm really happy that this Criminals hasn't sold yet. I'm going to hope that it doesn't, because I really want to read that. Oh, there's so much good stuff coming your way right now. This is all great. You guys are in for a treat. And we are picking through this stuff really, really quickly too, which I'm really happy about. All right, hold on. Okay, Claim Black Mirror and the Hellblazer. Okay. For Keith. Wonderful. I have Lois Lane, 80-page giant, number 14, $2. Superman for the Animals, number 1, $2. Batman Hush, DC Comic Essentials, $2. Hush is awesome. I'm actually reading it with, rereading it with Alan right now. I once had a set that was all signed by, actually the first issue was signed by Jim Lee. And I sold that set off. But recently I've been on this hunt to get all those books back, and I recently completed my Hush run. So I'm really happy about that. I have all my Hush books again. That's a killer run. We got more Deadpool books for anybody who wants to be generous for JD. We have number 7, number 54, or actually number 40. Oh, these are completely out of order. What's going on here? Give me a second. I'll get these in order. Here we go. Deadpool 37, 42, 45, 48, 49, and 54. I'm going to do this whole set here for $12. $12 for all the Deadpools. The Pools of Death. Oh, and this one too, 7 is going to go. It'll be 14 for the set. Okay. Randy grabs the Hush. Thank you, Randy. So glad you guys are liking those DC Essentials. I think they're great. All right, this next one here, this is a personal favorite series of mine. I recently just rebuilt my run of this series as well, so I'm so happy. But anytime I come across this book, I just need to, I need to make a push for it. We have Superman Birthright. It's a 12-issue series. I have 7 here, so we got, 60% of your run here completed, or 60% of your run completed here. We have issues 2, 6, 8, 9, 10. Look at these covers. 11 and 12. Wino Francis Yu. This is some of his finest work. Mark Waid, some of his finest writing, retelling the story of Superman, set in its own world, and it's a modern retelling. This is the best Superman I have read in a long time. I love it. I just put together another run for my own personal collection. That's another book that Alan and I are going to be reading very soon. So we got all 7 of these books here going for just $14. Trust me, guys. When putting this run together, I spent way more money. I'm kicking myself in the butt because I came across all these books today for so cheap. But I'm going to just do it all right now for $14. I think for me to put my entire run together, all 12 issues of it, cost me somewhere around $30 or $40 because because I was just individually hunting for these books, and I got frustrated and just decided I want to buy them up now. But you're probably going to be able to get those other issues for like $3 a piece now. So it's a nice. This is a good deal here. This is a really good deal on the Superman Birthrights. You will not be disappointed with the series. It's so freaking good. I love it. Yeah, a lot of people really love Red Sun too. I need to go back and reread that. God, JD, we've moved on from this. You know, sitting here and listening to you thank everybody. Hold on. Okay, you wanted to get the Deadpools. Sorry. Hold on. Truly, I'm humbled by your generosity. It's really easy. Think that you creative work doesn't really matter to anyone. No, it doesn't. Now sit behind your computer and just start calling stuff out randomly. So mean to JD today. It's terrible. He's going to come at me like the talent on Guardians of the Galaxy 19. He's like, ah! Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. No, JD, you do a lot of work. We really appreciate you. This doesn't work without you, bud. All right, so are you buying these for yourself then and leaving 7 alone? Let me know. I got you covered. You're the only one who buys Deadpool here anyway. We have Guardians of the Galaxy 19, except for the people who just bought you Deadpool. Guardians of the Galaxy number 30. This guy's like, I quit. They're like, we didn't want you anyway, you fake Captain America. Fake Captain America. Hey, you're a fake Captain America. And he's like, I quit. Job. $2. Then we have number 40. That's also going to go for $2. Get all these Guardians of the Galaxy books for just $6. All right. Just sit there and type in the keyboard mindlessly. Oh, that's so funny. Thank you, JD. Appreciate you. 3, 6. And since they got you everything, or since they hooked you up with everything today, JD, what I'm going to do is when you spend $25, I'm going to, whatever you get on the wheel will apply to both David Moore and Randy. So they get an extra prize. That's how I'm going to reward your generosity, guys. Beautiful. All right, I have a really solid Hulk run here. We have Hulk 431, 432, 433, 434, and 435. Each one is going for $2. Get the whole stack, it's $10. We have X-Men number 22, that's going to go for $2. I have Rivers of London number 1, number 2, and number 3 from Titan Comics. That's going to go for just $6. Sorry, $6 on those. That X-Men's really badass. I don't know who did the cover. Oh, Andy Kubert. It's a really solid Andy Kubert cover. Yeah, keep nice claim on that. If anybody else wants that X-Men 22, I have a couple of those at the warehouse. Everything we got from here is all brand new stuff from the warehouse. From my personal warehouse. Uncanny X-Men number 319, 322, 327. Grab these at $6. $6 on these X-Men. Uncanny X-Men. Okay, you want the Hulks? 2, 4, 5, $10. Randy. Guys, here's something that I'm noticing right now that I really appreciate and just want to acknowledge. earlier this week, I did 2 shows prior to this one. I had my show on my channel on Monday, and it was a great show, but I didn't move a lot of volume. And then I had a show yesterday where I moved a lot of volume, but for really cheap. So it's stuff that moved. I didn't lose any money on it, thankfully, but it wasn't like one of those high dollar shows like what we got going on right now. And I know whenever I come across situations like this, there's only one thing I can do, and that's go out and buy more comics, which is what I did today. I took a risk, and I went in and I spent a lot of money in comic shops today. Granted, I did buy some stuff for myself too, but nevertheless, I come in, the goal is to make money. If I just am constantly buying for myself and not reselling, I'll be out of business. So it's always wonderful to see that risk pay off when we come here and do these shows, because not only does it keep our local comic shops alive and able to continue doing business, but it's also giving a chance for you guys to save money. A lot of these dealers, when they're selling me these books, they know what I'm doing with it because I tell them what I'm doing with it. So they're giving me deals on these comics so that they're still making money on it, I'm making money on it, and you guys are saving money. I love that dynamic. That's what this business is all about. A rising tide raises all ships. So this collection came from both North Shore Comics, our local comic shop dealer, and Atlas Comics, which is located in Chicago. After today's show, we're going to hit up Graham Crackers in the Loop. We're going to hit up Chicago Comics, and we're going to hit up Dark Tower Comics. 3 really awesome comic shops, and that's what we'll be digging through in order to restock for our shows next week. All right. We have the next book here. Show us all the good stuff I have behind the curtain. Absolutely. We have X-Force number 3, number 5, number 6. These are some really cool Rob Liefeld covers. Number 7, number 9, number 10, and number 12. This is a really solid X-Force run here. 2, 4, 6, 7 X-Force books. X-Force books going for $14 for this X-Force set. We have X-Men number 51, 52, 56, which is an Onslaught tie-in, 57, featuring Feral Wolverine, 58. If you grab all of these books, it is all 5 for 10. All 5 for 10. Okay, yes. Those books. I sold my Hulk 181 to get started. I had a 4.5 CGC that I won on an auction for $800. I sold it and bought myself this watch. And then I bought another one. This time I bought one for $1,000, and I was planning on holding on to it. And then I sold it for $1,500, and I used that money to help me buy a huge collection so I could be here doing this now. So sometimes when I come across those books, as much as I'd love to keep them, it's important to let them back out into the wild. Daredevil 307, 308, and 309. Grab them all for just $6. $6 on the Daredevils. I have Captain America 382, 393, 401, 402. I believe this is Cap Wolf shows up here, and 403. We will do all of these books, all 5 for 10 for the Captain Americas. All 5 for 10. I have Cable number 1 and number 2. This is a 2-parter here, illustrated by the one and only John Romita Jr. $4. Avengers Annual number 13, number 16, number 17, which has the High Evolutionary. That's pretty badass. Number 18, number 19, number 20, number 23. If you grab this entire stack here, that is 2, 4, 6, 7. All 7 of these for $14. And these are pretty, this is a pretty thick stack of books here. For $14, can't go wrong with that. And then for those of you who know, I've been on a big OMAC hunt lately. So I have OMAC number 1, the OMAC project, number 2, number 3, and number 4. This is going to go for $8. I'm trying to think how I know this artist. Jesus Saez. Huh. Oh, that's why I know him. Okay, never mind. He's a really talented guy. I know him because I almost hired him to work on East and shit. At one point. It didn't work out because the agency that I was working with he was so busy with his DC work, he didn't have a chance to work with me. Yeah, kind of. Catching and releasing, that's what being a dealer is all about. Can't hold on to this stuff. Mighty Thor 702, $2. Talon number 13 and number 14, that's $4. $4 on these. We have All New Soulfire number 1, number 2, and number 4. That's going to go for $6. $6 on these. Hadrian's Wall number 1, $2. Half Past Danger number 6, $2. Human Torch Burn number 1, $2. X-Men 2099 number 2, $2. Nightwing number 14, $2. The Incredible Hulk 414, $2. Weatherman number 2, $2. Exo Man of War number 3, number 17. Grab them both. It's $4. Soulfire set is off. Keith. Okie dokie. We have 4 number 3. That's going to go for $2. And we now have a full double rack here. We're going to take another break right now. As soon as we get back, we're going to keep working through the collection. And what I'll probably do is I'll take these books down. I'm going to offer them again at the $2 level, and then we're going to put them back in the box. And we're going to do our FOMO books, and then we're going to keep building racks. So I will see you guys in just a moment.
Join the party. Head over to our Linktree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.
Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with 2 comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales. Comic Collectibles is a pretty straightforward show. You got Rex here, he sells the comics, and you got Rocket Robbie, he knows about the comics. And finally, John, well, no one really knows what John does. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a great guy, but he just keeps showing up. Come to think of it, I don't even really know how he gets in here. Anyway, awesome comics, rare books, rarer signatures, slabbed books, and amazing cover sketches by Ken Hazer and others. Simple formula, you want the comics, you buy the comics. To sum up, Rex sells the comics, Robbie knows the comics, and John, who might possibly be a ghost. I mean, seriously, has anyone ever seen him show up or leave? Comic Collectibles with Rex and John, Mondays from 6 to 8 Eastern on The Experience. Comic Culture and Sales.
For years.
All right, guys, we are back. I am going to fill up the rest of the bottom row here with some cool stuff, and then we're going to showcase those $2 books off the rack, and then we're going to move on from there. Randy, the Hulk that was up there was $4.14. There's another Hulk I came across, which was an annual. This is going to go for $2. Did you want to add this? Let me know. All right, we have the Ultimates 3, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. This is done by Jeff Loeb and Joe Madeira. I'm going to do the entire stack here, all 5 books for $15 on Ultimates 3. Needs to move. I have Action Comics 467. That's going to go for $4 down on our $4 rack here. We have Evangeline from Maximum Press, Evangeline 1, going for $4. Barbed Wire number 5, Adam Hughes cover. That's going to go for $4. Batman 127 from Chip Zdarsky's current run. This is the Alex Garner cover, C variant. $4 on this. We have Deadpool number 35, $4 on this. For Deadpool number 35, $4 on that. And then I have Doctor Strange number 74. We're going to do $4 on that as well. And then we have the Rocketeer 3D comic. It's a 3D comic with 3D audio. The art is done by Neil Adams, which is really cool. This is going to go for just $15. Hulk. $427 is at the Action Comics. $467. Which one are we calling? Yes, I got you, Keith. You're good on the Soul Fires. The number was 414. Sorry. Oh, the Batman. Okay. Batman 127. Okay, you're grabbing that at 4. Great. Did we make a decision on this? No, it's all right. Just let me know if you want that Hulk too. That's the only other thing I'm waiting for in terms of an answer. All right, let's keep moving here. I'm going to go through this $2 rack again. This is what we have left. I have Exo Man of War number 3 and 17 going for $4. Weatherman number 2, $2. X-Men 2099 number 2 is $2. That rolls off to JD at 4. And Weatherman. Gotcha. Human Torch, number 1, burn, $2. Okay. Half Past Danger 6, $2. Nightwing 14 is $2. Hadrian's Wall, number 1, $2. Thor Legacy number 709, current run 3, $2. Talon 13 and number 14 is $4. It's a tie-in from the Court of the Owl and stuff there. Cable number 1 and cable number 2. Grab them both. It's just $4 for the 2 cable books. Thor 702, $2. Put that with that other Thor. We have OMAC project number 1 through 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4 of this is going to go for $8. $8. Got this X-Men stack here. X-Men 51, 52, 56, 57, and 58. That's all going to go for just $10. $10 on this. Guardians of the Galaxy 19, 30, and 40 is going to go for $6. Uncanny X-Men 319, 322, and 327. That's going to go for $6. We still have Deadpool 7. JD doesn't need this Deadpool, so it's $2 for anyone who wants it. We have this Avengers annual stack. Please don't pass up on this. 13, 16, 17. We got a High Evolutionary story. 18. He was brilliantly cast in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. 19, 20, and 23. All of the annuals are going to go for $14 for the annual stack. It's a nice big stack of books there. $14. Captain America 382, 393, 401, 402, and 403. If you grab this stack here, it is going to be 2, 3, 4, 5. $10 for the stack. X-Men 52 to 56. Got it. X-Men's off. Okay, so did you just want 52 and 56, or did you want the whole run at 10? Let me know. Pass on the Hulk. We have Hulk 414 at $2. Daredevil 307, 308, and 309. That's going to go for $6. The whole run. Okay, I got you. Thank you. Thank you, Keith. I got you. Yes, that is a Momoko cover next to Commandy. No, it's not. It's David Mack cover. Something's Killing the Children, number 5. That's a David Mack cover. It's going for $4. Anybody wants it. Rivers of London, number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's going to go for just $6. $6 right now on these books. We have this X-Force bundle. X-Force 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, and 12. All of these are going for just $2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all 7 at 14. Wow, Legends of the Dark Knight, number 51. That's a Joe Kubert cover. Oh, that's insane. That's such a good cover. $2. Then we got 52 here. This is $2. Number 58 is $2. And number 72 is $2. You can get this whole Dark Knight run for $8. I had a Peach Momoko thing, didn't I? Or did it sell already? I might still have that book. Hang on, Steve. How you doing, by the way, dude? DC Comics Presents number 70. That's going to go for $2. The Batman Adventures number 1 Halloween Comic Fest is going to go for $2. Okay, Dark Knight runs off to Randy. Great, gotcha. A lot of people are really worried about this new Daredevil show and that it's not going to be very good. I'm a little worried about it myself, if I'm being honest. Okay, we got this Birthright. And the reason why I was thinking about it is because I busted out those Daredevils earlier. And I'm not seeing a lot of Daredevil interest right now, which is sad because the Daredevil comic's badass. Superman Birthright number 2, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This entire stack is going to go for 14. If we traveled back in time a month ago, I was watching the show, doing this deal, I would have snagged this so fast because this would have put me so far ahead of retracing these books, which was just took me months to rebuild this set. This is not an easy set to build out. So I can either build out a second set since I'm 60% of the way there, or I can move these right now. I would rather move these now. Again, great run of books. You are not going to be disappointed when you put all of Birthright together. This is such a good Superman story. All right, Steve. Yeah, there is a new Daredevil show coming, and it is it's set in the Netflix world, but it's not. They didn't put Foggy in there. There's no Karen Page. It's kind of weird how they're setting it up. And it's coming to Disney Plus. It's called Born Again. He's going to be in the yellow suit now. So I don't know what, I don't know what they're going to do with it. But, after that third season on Netflix, I think it's really hard to live up to that same standard of what that show established. They did such a good job with that show, especially on that third season on the Netflix version. I don't know how they're going to match it with this Born Again, but I hope they can do it. I hope they can do it while keeping the show fresh. We have Lois Lane featuring, this is an 80-page giant, issue 14. This is going to go for $2. Batman Beyond Rebirth number 1, that's $2. The Marvel Holiday Special number from 1996 is $2. We have Detective Comics $9.40, $2 on that. Batman's Grave number 5 is $2. Captain Marvel number 10 is $2. We got the 1 millions here, Green Arrow, Superman, Man of Tomorrow, Nightwing, and Wonder Woman. Grab them all. It's just $8. Justice League 12, Jim Lee cover, $2 on this. More Legends of the Dark Knight. We have issues 48 and 49. This is part of a run called Heat, and we're going to do it for just $4. Marvel Tales number 76 and number 115. That's going to go for $4. That's good. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. What were we saying to the yes, please? Was that the Dark Knights? Did you want to throw those in? Yeah. Okay, cool. Randy, you're clearing me out of all my Dark Knight stuff. Thank you, because otherwise I would just put this, I'd file it away. I bought those books for me-ish, is what I got for me-ish. That's my Jewish friend. His name is me-ish. Superman for the Animals #1 is $2. There we go. We got a Peach Momoko here, Steven, for $2. Demon Wars Scarlet Sin. Let me know if you want to grab this. No one claimed it yet. I'll set it off for you. You got first right of refusal. Dark Man #3 is $2. Reborn #3 is $2. All right, cool. Something for everybody on today's show. Cool. And I'll be on the hunt. I've come across a lot of Peach Momoko stuff recently, so let me know and I'll be on a hunt for it. We have the Incredible Hulk 1997 annual going for just $2. We have Dick Tracy Forever #1 and Forever. This is going to go for $4 for the set. And we have Buffy the Vampire Slayer #1 going for $2. And Captain America #4 going for $2. Yes, I did send everything out from last week. It's all in the mail. I sent it out on Monday morning. That's when it went out. So you should have it in a couple days. I'll send you your tracking number. Okay, we went through all this stuff here. So now it's time for us to go to FOMO. So JD, why don't we run the FOMO video?
It's FOMO time! What's that even mean anyway? Oh, is that what it means? I'm such a weirdo for missing out on these great deals!
So, you don't want to be a wiener right now and miss out on these really cool lenticulars here. This is lenticular FOMO. This is Iron Man #150. Him and Dr. Doom facing off here. This is why I hate the fact that they killed off Tony Stark, is because now we don't get to see that. What book is this? This is Invincible Iron Man #593. And it looks like Doom and Iron Man are in fact clashing yet again. This is going to go for $5. We're doing lenticular FOMO for $5 right now. $5 on this. Lenticular and foil covers too. The next book we have here is America Chavez #8. And this is a Amazing Spider-Man #34, was it? 39. John Romita's first Spider-Man book. This is going to go for $5. Another cool lenticular. I love these lenticulars. They're so cool. Marvel did a really great job with it. We have Marvel Legacy #1. This is another lenticular. Comes with a launch party card on the back. First appearance of the Avengers 1 million BC. We are going to do this one for $10 today. You are at $16 so far, sir. Claim the Iron Man goes to Keith. Dark Knight's Metal #6. This is our foil cover. This is going to go for just $5. And then we have Wonder Woman #800 foil cover. This is going to go for $10. Keith claims Dark Knight's Metal. This is She-Hulk 159, and it's based off of the Incredible Hulk 115 cover with the leader and She-Hulk is fighting the leader here. This one's going to go for $5. I like how they correlated it. This is the Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows number 13 with the Amazing Spider-Man 252 on the cover. This is really cool. That's going to go for just $5. Just a second. All right, JD, I have 9. I do think I have 5, 9, and 12. I'll see which ones I got right now. Okay, which one did you want to do the Amazing Spider-Man 252? We have Future's End Justice League number 1. That's going to go for $5. This is the last FOMO book we have. Okay, let me go back and check on those X-Force books. JD, you needed 5, 9, and 12. I got you on those books. 5, 9, and 12 at $6. Thank you, sir. And let's see where that puts you. 16 plus 8. 23, $1 away from a spin. Okay, Spider-Man and the Avengers. Now you're crying from FOMO, Randy. Is there any? There's still some left. Which Spider-Man did you want? Did you want the? Oh yeah, this is the Spider-Man. Okay, all right, Steven, you get a spin on the wheel. Okay, Steven gets a spin on the wheel. Free swag. Everybody's getting free swag tonight. What is your free swag, sir? Even you're awesome. You just picked up Beast and Shin. You got a whole bunch of stuff heading your way. I'm going to hook you up with this limited edition Warlion sketch here. There's only 100 of these in existence. You get one. That's the first official illustration of the character. All right. So we got 4 FOMO books left. We have Wonder Woman 800, Justice League 1, Future's End, America Chavez, number 8, which is the Amazing Spider-Man 39 lenticular, and then we have the She-Hulk lenticular going for $5. 4 FOMO books left. All right. Let's keep building out racks here. I have Z Nation, number 2, number 3, number 5, and number 6. This is going to go for just $8. $8 on this stack. I have Extinction Agenda, number 1. This is a variant cover. That's going to go for $2. Clive Barker's Next Testament, number 2, is $2. Empress, number 1, is $2. Mask, Mobile Armored Strike Command, number 8, that's $2. Dark Tower, number 3 of 6, is $2. Zombies the Cursed from Zenoscope, that's $2. We have The Girl Who Handcuffed Houdini. This has a Dean Hayspiel cover. That's going to go for $2. We have a nice little Saga stack here. We have Saga number 29, number 31, number 34, number 35, and number 40. I will do the entire stack here for $10. $10 on the Sagas. Landon Lando Calrissian comics. Oh, yeah, man. I used to have so many Lando books. I don't think there's anything in tonight's collection, but I'll be on the lookout for something when I go out shopping. When I go back out into the wild. Superman 84 and 86. That's going to go for $4. Here's a fun one. Batman 46 from Tom King's run. That's going to go for $2. Drip fall land on these nuts. That's so great. And you know about, I don't know, did I tell everybody? I told everybody. The legend of Socrates' brother, Socrates, as in Socrates nuts. All right, BM46. How close are you to 50? I think you're past 50, Keith. Let me see where you're at. I think you're there, dude. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, dude, you like made free shipping a long time ago. 4, 6, 8, 10. You're at 83 right now, so you got free shipping. Keep adding. I'll throw all the stuff in the box. I got you covered. Pride and Joy, number 204. That's $2. Southern Bastards, number 4. That's $2. Second Coming, number 3. That's $2. Outlander, number 1. That's $2. Mercy Sparks, number 11. And Mercy Sparks, Who the F? $2. Lots of goodies here. This is all from the warehouse. This is all from my stuff here. I was shocked to see how much stuff I came across. The Secrets of Haunted House, number 41, $2. You gotta keep yourself interested in your own shop. You know, and that's what the warehouse is for me. It's my personal comic shop. I buy huge collections. I throw them in there. And I don't get to it sometimes for a long time, and then I come back there and I go through and I still find amazing stuff. I find stuff that didn't matter yesterday that now suddenly matters today. It's really amazing. I love it. Never gets old. So aside from doing shopping with comic shops, I do shopping with myself too. Faith number 1, that's $2. The Black Coat number 104, that's $2. Timberwolf number 2, that's $2. Batman Detective Comics 741 is $2. The New Avengers number 10 is $2. New Teen Titans number 6 is $2. Beautiful things about to happen. Catwoman number 28, $2. Here's a big find. Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man 117, $2. Beautiful Stories for Ugly Children. We have volume 4, 5, and 7, going for $6. $6 on these. Batman 34, $2. Savage Dragon 21, $2. 5 Weapons, number 1 of 5 is $2. Punisher 29.9, number 7 is $2. Avengers 689 and 690. That's going to go for $4. Shadow Batman number 1. This is Giovanni Timpano, who did Yi Sun Shin, the first 5 issues of Yi Sun Shin. He broke off and worked on Batman, which is really awesome. $2 on this. Greatest Hits, number 1 of 6. That's going to go for $2. We have The Outsiders. Lots of Outsiders. Number 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. It's all going to go for just 2, 4, 6, $12. $12 on this. We have Stormwatch, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. If you grab them all, it's just $10. $10 on this whole stack. Cyberforce, number 1 is $2. The Batman and the Outsiders number 1 annual from 1984 is $2. Oh, actually, yeah, this was 1984. It's 1984. Do you know where your freedoms are? Interesting. We also have the number 2 annual for Batman and the Outsiders. It's going to go for $4 now for the 2 and 2. Detective Comics 963 and 964 are going to go for $4. Azrael number 1 is going to go for $2. Aztec, the Ultimate Man, number 1 and number 2, that's going to go for $4. Okay, Cyberforce, talk to you. Superman 179, that is $2. Detective Comics. Detective Comics. Randy, did you want that Batman 34 as well? We have Batman 34 from Tom King's run. That's also going for $4. Or $2. $2, sorry. Let me know if you'd like to add that. The Shade number 1 is $2. Silverblade number 1 is $2. We have the Fury of Firestorm annual number 2. That's $2. And then Randy, another book I would recommend for you since you're on a Batman kick is The Shadow Batman. Because it's illustrated by the guy who did Easton Shin. He does a really good job here. He does some really good layouts. It's just $2. Okay, so we're taking Batman. Let me know if you want that Batman Shadow crossover. We got Batman Strikes number 22 going for $2. And then I have Brave and the Bold run here, issue 11 featuring Superman and Ultraman. I kind of want to read this. Mark Waid, Jerry Ordway, Bob Wycheck. We got Brave and the Bold number 12. Again, Mark Waid, Jerry Ordway, off of the George Perez cover. This is actually a reprint of the George Perez cover. Brave and the Bold 13, Batman and Flash, and number 14, which is Dead Man and Green Arrow, and number 15, which has Nightwing and Hawkman, and number 16, which has Superman and Catwoman. That's really cool. Okay, cool. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. $12 for the Brave and the Bold books. The Brave and Bold books. Steve Orlando wrote this too. So he's writing a lot of current stuff right now. So this is a really good team. You won't be disappointed with this, Randy. Which Joker book was that? I forgot which Joker book we're talking about. Chances are I probably did. Human Bomb number 1, that's going to go for $2. And Infinity Inc. number 46, that's $2. All right. I'm going to take our FOMO books down. We have Wonder Woman 800. Once again, that's going to go for $10. We have the She-Hulk 159 lenticular. That's going to go for $5. We have the Amazing Spider-Man, America Chavez number 8. That's going to go for $5. And we have Future's End Justice League number 1 going for $5. I wish I knew which Joker book. There's a chance I did. I've read a lot of Joker stuff lately. That's why I don't know. That's why it's not ringing a bell. Immortal Men number 1 and number 2. This is a Dark Knight's Metal tie-in, $4. Harley Quinn Gang of Harleys number 5 is $2. Hawk and Dove number 1 is $2. And then we have Unknown Soldier number 231, 262, 268. Grab this set, it's $6. $6 on that. All right, we got another double rack here. We're going to take another short break, and when we come back, we will go through the rest of our books here, and then we're going to call it a night. So we'll see you guys in just a minute.
Why was Princess Zelda sad after watching a bunch of YouTube videos? She couldn't find the link in the description. We'll stop if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's super easy. Click subscribe and click the bell when you do. And thanks for supporting the EXP. What if Hans Gruber from Die Hard had to battle the Joker from Batman the Animated Series in a dance battle? Or who would win in a race between Baby from Baby Driver and Snidely Whiplash? If Austin Powers and Shrek found themselves in a hot dog eating contest, who would emerge victorious? These are the questions we talk about on Nerd Killer Warfare. Debate the most absurd questions you've ever heard in popular culture. Register now by scanning the QR code or visiting bit.ly/EXP casting.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com to find a store near you.
All right, guys, we're down to 15 minutes. We're going to break down this rack here, this double rack. We're going to go over those books one more time. They're going to go way back into the collection. But we have two more $4 books that I wanted to show you guys real quick. We have Captain America 336 going for $4 right now, The Search for Steve Rogers, and we have Shadow the Bat number 0 going for $4. If anybody wants to grab both of those books right now. All right. I'm going to take all of this stuff down. All right, we're going to go through these really, really quickly. Okay, Randy calls Shadow the Bat. And then what DC showcase got called? DC Comics Showcase. Okay, when we come across it, I'll pull it. Okay, Randy gets Shadow the Bat. Sorry about that, guys. Trying to be quicker here. And my brain is slowing down. All right, we have Spectacular Spider-Man 117 going for $2. Catwoman 28 is 2. New Teen Titans number 6 is 2. New Avengers number 10 is 2. Detective Comics 741 is 2. Timberwolf 2 is 2. Black Coat, A Call to Arms number 104, that's 2. Faith number 1, this is a second printing going for $2. Secrets of the Haunted House number 41 is $2. Outlander number 1 is 2. Second Coming number 3 is 2. Southern Bastards number 4 is 2. Oh, the DC Comic versus Showcase. Gosh. Oh, that's the. You got that art journal. Was that the art journal that sold? Gosh, I'm trying to think. Send me a picture of that when you get the books in. Now I gotta know. I don't know why it's drawing a blank for me. Pride and Joy number 204. That's $2. Oh, that Joker Showcase, the one with the Bruce Timm cover on it. I know what you're talking about. No, I didn't read that yet. I come across that book often, so the next time I see it, I'll just put it off to the side and I'll read it. Superman 84 and 86. It looked like a good story. It was $4 for that. Mercy Sparks, Who the F? That's going for $2. Mercy Sparks 11. That's going for $2. The Girl Who Handcuffed Houdini. Number 4, Dean Hayspiel cover, $2 on that. We have Saga 29, 31, 34, 35, and number 40. You get all 5, it's $10. Dark Tower number 3 is $2. Mask number 8 is 2. Empress number 1 is 2. Clive Barker's The Next Statement number 2 is 2. X-Men Extinction Agenda number 1 is 2. Zombies the Curse number 1 is 2. These away. We have Z Nation number 2, 3, 5, and 6, all going for $8. Unknown Soldier 231, 262, 268. That's going to go for 6. Hawk and Dove number 1 is 2. Harley Quinn, Gang of Harleys number 5 is 2. The Immortal Men number 1 and number 2 is 4. Infinity Inc. number 46 is 2. Human Bomb number 1 is 2. Silver Blade number 1 is 2. The Shade number 1 of 12 is 2. Aztec, The Ultimate Man number 1 and number 2. This is by Grant Morrison. It's going to go for $4. Azrael number 1 is 2. The Firestorm Annual is 2. We have Stormwatch 1 through 5 going for $10. All these books going for $10. Superman 179 is 2. The Batman Outsiders Annuals, we have numbers 1 and 2 going for $4. That's pretty cool. Outsiders number 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That is 5 issues going for $10 of the Outsiders. Those are, but they're in great shape. Greatest Hits number 1, that's 2. The Brave and Bold set, that was what? 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 6 comics for $12. Avengers No Surrender, number 689 and 690. That's going to go for $2. Sorry, $4. 5 Weapons, number 1 of 5, that's 2. Savage Dragon, number 21 is 2. Batman Strikes, number 22 is 2. And then we have Beautiful Stories for Ugly Children, number 4, number 5, and number 7. Get them all at $6. And I have Punisher 2099 number 7 going for just $2. Okay. So we got one last stack here of books, and this show is going to end. We'll be able to get through this stuff fairly quickly. I have New Titans number 59, number 68, number 81, number 82, and number 83. This is a nice run here. We're going to do it all right now. 2, 4, 5, $10 on this set. $10 on this set. We have Superman, Batman number 18, number 19, number 20, number 21. That is all going to go for just $8. I have another Legends of the Dark Knight run. This is a really fun one. I really like this. This is Prey. This is part 3 of 5, part 4 of 5, and part 5 of 5. This is a really great run. I really love this. Paul Galassi and Doug Mensch together. They're a stellar team. This is going to go for $6. I have Fantastic Four 334, 335, 336, 337, and 338. We are going to do all these books here for $10. $10 on this stack. Okay, Prey's been called. All right. Cleaned house of Batman today. That's awesome. Wolverine and the X-Men number 19, number 20. That's going to go for $4. I have some Silver Surfer here. Silver Surfer 88. That's going to go for $2. Superior Spider-Man number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. That's going to go for $8. $8 the set. Silver Sable and the Wild Pack number 1, foil cover. Film just got canceled. $2. Probably for the best. Hopefully it'll end up in the MCU and they'll do it justice. Sabretooth, the 4-issue miniseries. We have issues 1, 2, and 3 going for just $6. I have a run of Rom Space Knight, number 3, number 4. Get them both for $4. Punisher Warzone, number 1 of 6, 2 of 6, and 3 of 6. Really great run here. Garth Ennis, Steve Dillon at their best. Steve Dillon was one of the best. Really great artist. Who's no longer with us. Punisher War Journal, number 1, that's $2. We have The Incredible Hulk number 60, number 61, number 62, number 63, and number 64, and number 65. This is from Bruce Jones' run. We got Mike Deodato on the art. This is some really great Hulk stuff. I really love this run. One of my favorite Hulk runs. We're going to do all 6 at $12. He was one hell of a Hulk writer. I have Herc number 1 and number 2. That's going to go for $4. It's gone. $12 to Randy. Thank you, Randy. Really cleaned house today. I appreciate you, sir. Your business means a lot. Bad Hulk. He is Bad Hulk. Absolutely. Tales of G.I. Joe number 10, number 12, number 13, and number 14, and number 15. I will do this entire set here 2, 4, 5. We'll do it all for 10. For the Tales of G.I. Joe. Marvel. And the last thing I'm going to pitch tonight is Youngblood number 1 and number 2. This is a new Youngblood series, more recent, going for $4. All right, that is everything I have for sale today. I am done pitching books. We got through everything. And it looks like we sold about a short box of books, which means it's time to go out and restock. So this is great. Most of these other books you're going to see here again next week. We are going to be taking a week off of the experience. So next Wednesday I will not be here because I'm going off to New York Comic Con next week. So this will be, I will be back the following week. But you guys can watch me on Monday on my channel and on Tuesday on the Comic Book Shopping Network. I'll be on the air on Monday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Central, and 8 p.m. Eastern with all new stuff. We're going to have a new short box of new stuff. We're going to get through that, and then I'm going to showcase this stuff again. So if you missed it tonight, not a big deal. You can come back later. We still got some stuff left. All right, so the Joe Special Missions, we have issues 10, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And you know what, Steve? These are not in really good shape. Now that I'm looking at them, I just kind of grabbed them from the warehouse. If you take these off my hands right now, I'll just do them all for $5. Let me know. That'll be the last deal of the night. I'm waiting on you. But otherwise, I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for shopping with me. I really appreciate it. You guys are so wonderful. And thank you for your kindness towards JD and hooking him up with comics. I'm going to give JD a spin here, regardless of the fact that he was $1 away from hitting that goal. Take it minus 12, but that's okay. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So you don't need 12. You just need the other ones, and I'll do them for $4. Deal. They're gone. No longer my problem. All right, I'm going to spin the wheel for JD. And everything I apply to him is going to go to David Moore and Randy. You guys get a free DC comic. So I'm going to add a DC comic to everybody's, to all three of you guys. All right, guys, thank you so much for shopping with me. Have a wonderful evening and take care. I love you all. Have a great night.
Do you remember what it was like when you were a little kid and you got a letter in the mail? Now imagine that letter was filled with information about your favorite shows, pop culture questions, links to things you're going to want to see later, and even sneak peeks at upcoming programming here on The Experience. That's what the EXP mailing list is. Every week, we send you sneak peeks, information, and all of the relevant links for all of the shows you want to see. Sign up now on our website or scan the QR code that's on your screen right now.